Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Caroline and I'm a junior doctor working in the UK. I make videos about personal finance, getting out of debt and life as a junior doctor. If that interests you, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So the video today is going to be about my financial goals for this year. If you haven't seen my video about how I set goals for the new year, check out that video linked in the description box below. So I did say in that video that I'm quite flexible with my goals, and I do realise that things may change throughout the year, so I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself this year to achieve all of these, but I'll try my best. I think writing goals down and documenting them make it them more likely to actually happen and for me to actually achieve them. So that's kind of why I'm doing this video too, and hopefully we can look back at the goals next year and see if I've achieved them. So the first thing I want to do is to make a few calculations this year. So the first thing I want to calculate is my net worth. I've never actually calculated my net worth before, and I know that this consists of basically calculating my current assets minus my current liabilities. This is a good starting point to see where my finances are at the moment, so that as they get better, I'm able to monitor that. So it can be quite difficult to see how far you've come without knowing exactly where you started. So I think it's quite important for me to work out my net worth this year. I do know that my net worth will probably be in the negative, especially as I don't have that many assets at the moment. I don't own a home, my car isn't really anything fancy, and so my lack of assets plus the amount of debt I currently have, which is mainly student loan debt, that would mean that I'd probably be in the negative net worth, but that's fine. I know that, and I have to start somewhere, so that's okay. The next calculation I want to do for 2022 is my yearly budget. I've never done a budget for the whole year before, and I think it's quite useful to see how much I can expect to have at the end of the year. I was speaking to a friend recently, and she said that she plans her finances for 5 years in a row, which I thought was insane. But at least she knows exactly what her finances are doing, and if she changes her budget in any way this year, it shows where she'll be in the next 5 years, and I really like that. I'm going to start small though, and I'm just going to budget for the whole year and see how I go with that. This also is going to help me to plan for any yearly expenses that inevitably come up, such as things like car insurance, my GMC fees, that's the General Medical Council who regulate doctors. We do have to pay a fee every year, and birthdays that regularly come up. This is going to help me work out when I might need to earn a bit more for that month, maybe do some extra shifts that month if my budget doesn't allow for these extras. That way I won't be getting into any further debt this year or putting things on credit card. My next goals are saving goals. So I would really like by the end of 2022 to have a fully funded emergency fund. So I've made a video about what an emergency fund is and why I think everyone should have one. It's not out yet, but it should be the next video after this, so look out for that if you're interested. I intend to save a very modest emergency fund of about £4,000. This is equivalent to about 3 months of my expenses at the moment. So I explain in that video why exactly I want to save only £4,000. My next savings goal is basically to save to pay off my student overdraft. So I did say that I had some high interest credit card debt, which I've gotten rid of, but I do have a small student overdraft of £1,000. It is interest free and it will continue to be interest free till about July. So I would like to have that paid off before I start paying any interest on that. That really shouldn't take that long. But yeah, that plus the emergency fund should take up to £5,000. Another goal that I really want to save money towards this year is buying my first property. I've mentioned before that I'm really interested in property investing, and I really want to use that as a tool to becoming financially independent. But I'm not really sure yet if I want to buy a property as a residential property first before doing any buy-to-lets, or if I just want to go straight into buy-to-let properties and becoming a landlord straight away whilst I'm still renting. This is something I really don't have the answers to yet, and I need to look into more. At first I thought that just buying a residential property first would be the way to go, but now I'm not so sure. So it doesn't really matter either way. I need to save some money towards either property. So this year, I think I'm going to save around £5,000 towards a property. This is going to be quite ambitious for me, especially because of all the other financial goals I have this year. But I think it could be achieved if I really have a strict budget this year, and if I work towards some of my other financial goals, which I'll explain later on in this video. So my next goal is to start paying off extra towards my student loan this year. So I have a video about why I've decided to pay off my student loan early, and my plan about how I'm going to do that. And I'll also link those videos in the description box below. But my goal was basically to start paying it off this year. I'm paying off £150 per month this year. So that would mean a total of at least £1,800 extra towards paying off my student loan this year, on top of what I'm paying via my salary. So I've already set up a direct debit for this, and I get paid at the end of the month, so that should automatically come out every month, and hopefully I don't notice it too much. It's just going along in the background. So the next category for my goals this year is investing. I really want to start investing consistently this year. My plan is to invest in index funds like the S&P 500 and the FTSE 100. This year I'm going to set up a direct debit as well to automatically invest in these index funds. So my plan is kind of a set it and forget it strategy. I really want to start building up my investment portfolio. I've seen some other people put numbers on how much they want their investment portfolio to grow by the end of the year, but I don't think I'm going to set a goal for that this year. I just want to have the direct debit set up and just invest consistently. The next thing I'd want to start investing in is my pension fund. So when I was paying off my credit card debt, I took the decision to opt out of the NHS pension. And now that I've finished paying off this debt, I really want to start paying into my pension. I'm trying to read up more about how the NHS pension works, and what happens if I do decide to retire early. So as soon as I start my new job, I will start paying into that. I'm trying to decide as well whether I pay into that from the beginning of the financial year, which is April, or when I start my new job, which will hopefully be in August. So I still haven't decided on that. The next category of goals is side hustles, basically. So at the moment, I only make money from my full-time job. I can do locums or extra shifts at the hospital, which can increase my income, but I don't have any other streams of income apart from my day job. So my goal this year is to kind of diversify my income and start having more multiple streams of income. So I'm hoping to use YouTube to do this also, which will mean I need to be monetized on the channel, and to do that I need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the year. So at the time of recording this video, I have 48 subscribers and 37 watch hours. So I definitely do have a long way to go. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, you can really help me out with this goal by subscribing to the channel. And also you can watch some of my other videos as well to increase my watch hours. If you are interested, that would really help me out. The second side hustle I'm interested in is to have a digital product to sell. So I already do have a digital product that I created last year, which is an ebook. I'll link that in the description box below in case anyone's interested. But this ebook didn't do as well as I had hoped. So I also want to create another one, maybe more tailored to finance. I do have quite a few ideas on this, so I will keep you updated. I think it's quite difficult to put a number on this goal because I think it's going to be quite difficult to kind of gain those multiple streams of income within the year. But I'm thinking I'm going to say I want to make about £2,000 in either side income or passive income outside of my job as a doctor. So yeah, those are all of my goals, my financial goals for 2022. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please press the like button if you like the video. That would really help my channel out. And comment with any of your thoughts to all these goals if you have any. If you have any goals you'd like to write in the comment box below or share with us, that would be great. And then maybe you could come back to this video in a year's time and see if you've achieved them. So that would be great. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.